Welcome back. We're here at Kearsarge Conservatory for the Performing Arts in Warner, and joining me now is co-founder Angela Tarleton. Welcome.
Thanks so much for being here.
Well, thanks for hosting us for the next 3 weeks.
Absolutely.
It's going to be great to meet everybody involved here, starting with yourself. So, I mean, speaking from your heart, what do you think makes your conservatory such a special place?
Well, a couple of things. I think the first thing that really makes it special is our staff, our teachers. Mm-hmm. We have really intelligent people, very highly qualified people. All of our directors have their master's degree in their field or the equivalent to. Mm-hmm. One of our newer teachers, Melissa, just recently got her master's degree in arts administration. Mm-hmm. One of my other teachers, Christy Upton, her master's is in biochemistry, but as crazy as that sounds, it all fits in with everything we do.
Sure.
So we have very passionate, very gifted, very talented, very educated people that believe in our vision. Mm-hmm. And they love what they do, they love the students, and they see it as a conservatory for the performing arts, which is a different feeling than some other studios have.
Yeah, you've got an interesting way how the kids move up in levels. Talk a little bit about that, the exams that they have to go through.
Yes, I wrote a ballet-based exam program, so that if I have a different teacher or I want to do another class and have someone move in, then nothing slips through the cracks. So they have to be in a class, say one level is like ballet one, they have to be in at least a year. And if they do well at the end of the year, they sit for their exams. Mm-hmm. They have teachers that come in, we have papers and we evaluate everything that they've done and they've learned throughout the year, and they get a score. So they see how well they do on this, how well they do on that, and what they need to work on. And it also helps the teachers because I can go, well, all my girls didn't do well in their arms, or all my girls didn't know this particular terminology. So that's something I need to work on as a teacher. So not does it only help our students, it helps us all be better teachers as well, keeping a handle on the whole training program as a whole from the beginning to the end.
Nice standards that they have to meet too, I think.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Great. Good. Talk a little bit about Art in Motion. Explain what that is.
Art in Motion, that is our performance company. Mm-hmm. And the thing that we have here is a very different concept. We do not have a competition team. Mm-hmm. I don't believe in competition teams. I don't focus on competition. I focus on performance. Mm-hmm. So we have a senior company, have about 6 dancers, and then this year we started a junior company of younger students, and I think, don't quote me, but I think it's around 18 maybe new kids.
Wow.
Something like that, between 16
That's great
and 18.
Numbers.
Yeah. And so they asked me if we could go to a competition just to experience it. There's not a lot of performance venues here. We perform for the community. We perform 2 shows a year at the high school. So I said, okay, we'll do one. We found one that's more performing arts based. Actually, we can take our vocalists. They have a they have a category called Song and Dance, where they actually sing like a musical theater piece and then dance along with it. But we don't focus on competition because I think when people that do that, it becomes more of a sport.
Right.
So like in the Olympics, you have to do a quad this or a triple that or whatever. And so in competition, I've even heard some other studio directors say, well, I have to add this particular step because the judges want to see that. But what if the music doesn't call for it? Or what if the piece is more artistic? And so it doesn't say I need to do this particular step. We do what we do, and we happen, I think, to impress. We do very well at competition. I think because we are different, we focus on the art of it and the beauty of it and the communication of it rather than let's please the judges.
Right, let's just check the box here that we've done double pirouette or something. Yeah, that's terrific, that's wonderful. You've got a really nice program for younger kids, minis, toddlers. It's a great place to start.
Thank you. I was really excited about for our preschool program. When I was growing up, there was no such thing as preschool dance. You started when you were in 1st grade. Okay. And and I was at a very elite ballet school, and it was very strict and very scary kind of thing. And so then things changed, and people wanted younger kids to start. But I saw other programs where I really felt like they weren't learning anything. They were wasting their parents' money, like play and pretend. Well, I can do that at home. I can save money every month and let my child do that, because they're going to do that anyway.
Right.
So I developed a preschool program, and it's very organized. It's very consistent. They're very well disciplined. I'm not afraid of children. I love preschoolers. I think that they're little people. And so I treat them with respect, and I expect for them to treat me with respect. And you saw the class.
I did. We've got some great footage. Loved it. It was a lot of balance and knowing about your body, kind of knowing your center of gravity. I was amazed how advanced it was for the little guys.
Yeah, people are very surprised when they see how much they learn. So a few years ago, people said, well, you've got this great preschool program. We want something for toddlers. And I was like, oh, okay. I've taught toddlers how to swim, so I'm sure I can teach them how to dance. And so what I decided to do was to do 20 minutes of music, 20 minutes of movement, and 20 minutes of tumbling, and it's all age appropriate. And I mean, I've got all my minis, which is 2.5 to 3-year-olds. I have one that's barely 2 that I said, well, we can try her. I always be honest with the parents if they're ready. She was ready at a little bit of younger age, and I can hold up a whole note, and as you saw, they all know what a whole note is. They know what a half note is.
That was impressive.
You know, they know the little dances that we do. They know how to listen to the music and dance with it or freeze with it. And all the little things they're learning, they think it's just for fun.
Right.
But for me, it has a reason for doing what I'm doing, so that it goes into the next levels all the way up.
You're giving them a tremendous foundation. That's great.
Thank you.
Good. Well, we've got your website up on the screen. Your website's terrific. You've got some great pictures from performances, a little description about the different classes, contact information, and we'll be meeting the rest of your staff the next 3 weeks. So thanks so much for hosting us. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Thank you.